Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Life's back with another video, and let me tell you, this one is going to make your head spin. We're diving deep into the world of mysteries. Like, the kind of mysteries that keep you up at night, you know? Have you ever heard about the top 10 mysteries that can never be explained? No? Well, I'm going to show you today. We're talking unexplained events, disappearances, weird creatures, all that creepy stuff. I'm obsessed. So get ready to question everything you thought you knew because things are about to get weird AF. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so picture this. It's the 12th century in England, right? Life is simple, people are just chilling, farming, medieval stuff. Suddenly these two kids just appear, out of nowhere. But here's the thing, their skin is green. Like, literally green. People are freaking out, obviously. The kids spoke a language that nobody understood, and they refused to eat anything except raw beans. Bizarre, right? Eventually they learned English, started eating normal food, and their skin color went back to normal. But get this, they claimed to be from a place called St. Martin's Land, an underground world where everything was green. Like what? Where is this underground world? And why were they green? Was it something they ate? Was it aliens? Okay, probably not aliens, but still, it's so weird. The villagers tried to get more information out of the kids, but they never really learned anything more about where they came from. The green children of Woolpit, guys. It's one of those mysteries that makes you wonder if we're really alone in the universe. Or if there's a whole other world right beneath our feet. Fast forward a few centuries and we find ourselves in Strasbourg, 1518. Now, instead of green children, we have a different kind of weirdness, dancing. But not just any dancing, we're talking uncontrollable, non-stop dancing. For weeks. It all started with one woman, Frau Trophea. She just started dancing in the street one day, and she couldn't stop. And then, other people started joining in. And then, more people. Soon, there were hundreds of people dancing in the streets of Strasbourg, day and night. They weren't sleeping, they weren't eating, they were just dancing. Imagine the scene, guys. People collapsing from exhaustion, dying even. But the dancing just continued. Can you imagine the smell? It's like a rave gone wrong, medieval style. Doctors were baffled. They had no idea what was causing this mass dancing mania. Some people thought it was a curse, others thought it was a strange illness. They even tried to cure it with more dancing, which, like what? That's like trying to cure a cold with more germs. It didn't work. The dancing plague of 1518 just kind of stopped as suddenly as it started. To this day, nobody knows what caused it. Was it mass hysteria? Was it some kind of weird, contagious illness? Or was it something else entirely? The mystery remains unsolved. Okay, buckle up, because this one is dark. We're talking about the Zodiac Killer, one of the most infamous unsolved serial killer cases in history. In the late 1960s and early 70s, this unidentified killer terrorized Northern California, leaving a trail of bodies and cryptic clues in his wake. The Zodiac Killer was a master manipulator. He taunted the police with letters and ciphers, bragging about his crimes and threatening more to come. He loved the attention, guys. He was like the original internet troll, but with murder. And the scariest part, he was never caught. Imagine being a detective on this case. You're looking at these ciphers, these cryptic messages, and you know there's a sick mind behind them. You know there's a killer out there, and you can't catch him. The pressure must have been insane. The Zodiac Killer claimed to have killed 37 people, but only 7 victims were confirmed. He just disappeared after 1974, gone without a trace. Some people think he died, others think he just stopped killing. But the truth is, we don't know. The Zodiac Killer is a chilling reminder that some mysteries may never be solved. It's like the ultimate true crime story. Chapter 4. The Loch Ness Monster. Let's move on to something a little less creepy, shall we? Let's talk about Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. This one is a classic. I mean, who hasn't heard of Nessie? She's like the celebrity of the monster world. For centuries, people have claimed to see this giant creature lurking in the depths of Loch Ness, a lake in Scotland. There have been blurry photos, sonar readings, even videos. But is there really a prehistoric beast swimming around in there? Or is it just a big fish, or a log, or, a giant rubber duck? I kind of want to believe, It's like Santa Claus for adults. It's just more fun to believe in something magical, even if there's no real proof. Plus, can you imagine how boring Scotland would be without Nessie? No offense to Scotland, but still. There have been countless expeditions to find Nessie, but she's managed to elude them all. Maybe she's just really good at hiding, or maybe she's just a figment of our imagination. Either way, the legend of the Loch Ness Monster lives on. Chapter 5: The Bermuda Triangle. Okay, back to the creepy stuff. Let's talk about the Bermuda Triangle, a place where ships and planes mysteriously vanish without a trace. It's like a real-life black hole, but instead of sucking in light, it sucks in boats and planes. This area, located in the North Atlantic Ocean, has been blamed for the disappearance of countless vessels and aircraft. Some people say it's aliens, others say it's government experiments gone wrong, some even say it's time travel. I mean, at this point anything is possible, right? Imagine being on a ship in the Bermuda Triangle. The compass starts spinning, the radio goes dead, and then nothing. You're just gone. Vanished into thin air. It's the stuff of nightmares. While there are plausible explanations for some of the disappearances, like human error and bad weather, other cases remain unexplained. The Bermuda Triangle continues to fascinate and terrify us in equal measure. Chapter 6: The Taos Hum. Have you ever heard of a sound that nobody else can hear? That's what's happening in Taos, New Mexico. Well, some people can hear it, but nobody knows what's causing it. It's like a constant low-frequency hum, and it's driving people crazy. Imagine this, you're just trying to live your life, but there's this constant humming sound in the background. You can't escape it. It's everywhere. It's enough to make you lose your mind. Some people think it's electromagnetic radiation, others think it's underground military bases. Some even think it's aliens trying to communicate with us. Or maybe it's just a really loud refrigerator? Who knows? Scientists have been studying the Taos Hum for years, but they haven't been able to find a definitive explanation. It's like the sound is taunting them, like it knows something we don't. Chapter 7: The Voynich Manuscript. Okay, get ready for this one because it's a real head-scratcher. The Voynich Manuscript is like a book written in a language that nobody understands. It's full of strange symbols and illustrations, and it's been baffling scholars for centuries. Imagine finding this book in an antique shop. You open it up and it's like nothing you've ever seen before. The letters are unfamiliar, the drawings are bizarre, and you can't even tell which way to read it. It's like something out of a Dan Brown novel. Some people think it's an ancient code, others think it's a hoax, but nobody knows for sure. It's like the universe's biggest riddle, just waiting for someone to solve it. I mean, imagine if you were the one to crack the code. You'd be famous. You'd be like the Indiana Jones of linguistics. But until then, the Voynich Manuscript remains one of history's most intriguing, unsolved mysteries. Chapter 8: The Wow Signal. In 1977, astronomer Jerry Amen was scanning the skies for signs of alien life when he picked up something strange. It was a strong, narrowband radio signal that lasted for 72 seconds. He was so surprised by the signal that he wrote "Wow" on the printout, and the name stuck. Imagine being Jerry Amen in that moment. You're looking at this data, and it's like nothing you've ever seen before. Could this be it? Could this be the proof of alien life that we've been searching for? The WOW signal was never detected again, despite numerous attempts to find it. Some scientists believe it was a natural phenomenon, but others believe it could have been a message from an extraterrestrial civilization. Chapter 9: The Dyatlov Pass Incident. This one is just plain creepy. In 1959, 9 experienced hikers went on a skiing trip in the Ural Mountains of Russia, but they never returned. Their tent was found ripped open from the inside, their bodies scattered around the campsite. What happened to them? Imagine being one of the rescue workers who stumbled upon this scene. The tent is torn apart. There are footprints in the snow leading away from the campsite, and the bodies are just wrong. Some of the hikers were found wearing only their underwear, others had strange injuries like internal bleeding and fractured skulls. One hiker was even missing her tongue. What could have caused such horrific injuries? There are many theories about what happened at Dyatlov Pass, ranging from avalanches to military experiments to even something paranormal. But the truth is, we may never know what really happened on that fateful night. Chapter 10: The Disappearance of Amelia Earhart. Amelia Earhart was a pioneer, a trailblazer, and the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean. But in 1937, during her attempt to circumnavigate the globe, she vanished over the Pacific Ocean, never to be seen again. Imagine being Amelia Earhart, soaring through the sky, the wind in your hair, the world at your fingertips, and then suddenly, something goes wrong. The radio goes silent, the plane disappears from radar, and you're lost in the vast emptiness of the Pacific Ocean. Despite extensive searches, no trace of Earhart or her plane was ever found. Some people believe she crashed and sank, while others believe she landed on a remote island and lived out her days in secret. The disappearance of Amelia Earhart remains one of the biggest mysteries of the 20th century, a reminder that even the most skilled and adventurous among us can vanish without a trace. Outro: what mystery keeps you up at night? Oh my god, you guys, I'm so creeped out right now, like, seriously creeped out. These mysteries are insane. What do you think happened in these cases? Let me know in the comments below because I need to know your theories. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more intriguing content. See you next time.